This is a special episode of the Orator. My vision is not my vision. Simulated audience, Permian High School, Odessa, Texas. Good morning, campus. I'm happy to speak to you today. Here's something that you need to understand. Let me ask you a question. How many of you have faced an adversity over your life in which you maybe have felt misunderstood, but maybe you felt like you needed to persuade people that it's not such a bad thing? Well, I certainly have. I was born 51 years ago today, with, being legally blind with a rare condition called congenital nystagmus. What's involved in this condition is a deformed optic nerve and involuntary eye movements beyond the control of those that have this rare condition. For 21 years, I lived feeling that this, among some of my other birth defects, was a curse. This, in part, was because my father refuses to accept my birth defects. So, things began to change in the summer of 1991. I was living at and attending the Chris Cole Center for the Blind, the Chris Cole Rehabilitation Center for the Blind in Austin, Texas. Even some of the best staff there, I felt, were buying into the misconception that my legal blindness and incompetence went hand in hand. But then I ran into some friends that I had met over the past few summer semesters at the Texas School for the Blind. And they introduced me to the National Federation of the Blind, Austin chapter, Texas affiliate. As a result, they taught me that blindness is a physical characteristic, like other physical characteristics. They also armed me with the knowledge that I used to fight for my rights to enter college. My disability has taught me many things. And just because I can't give you eye contact doesn't mean that I can't give you my full and undivided attention. I feel like I've learned a lot from this disability, though. I've learned that you can do anything that you set your mind to. My maternal grandfather taught me that. I learned that attitude is everything, and it all depends on how you apply that attitude. I got that knowledge from two sources. From my Christian frat buddies at Texas Tech University, to a network marketing team that I and my ex-wife were involved with. Here's something you need to know. My vision issues is not a part of my vision. I'm here to empower and motivate people. I was labeled mentally challenged right here in Ector County because they didn't know how, in part, to deal with someone that was legally blind. But let me tell you something. I had a 6th grade teacher and my mother that coached me out of this slow learner label. And I used it to graduate right from here. And eventually, 7 years after graduation from here, go off to and graduate from Texas Tech University. And to become a self-published author. That's why it was important for me to help you grasp it. So, I hope that you're ready to understand that my blindness is not the end-all and be-all of who I am. God bless.